All right. Is that how I share my screen? I can't remember. Screen. All right, I got 6 minutes to go through the rest of this. Ready? You can do it, Justice.
I heard you believe in yourself.
Okay, ready? Sit down, boy. What are you doing? So what? Sit down. You're being distracting. Sit down. All right, get a piece of paper. Or just watch. All right. This is the ratio of areas because they just gave that to you. So you write that here. Okay. Now it's not as simple as just squaring this or cubing it. You can't do that. Okay. This is the one in the middle. How do I get from the side ratio to the area ratio?
You square root it.
I square it. So to get back to this, I have to. No, Tyler.
Side length.
3/4, right?
Square root.
So it'd be 3 over.
Remember, up here from this one to this one, we squared it. So if you're going from area back to side ratio, you have to square root.
3/4.
So that would be 3/4. Now, here's the trick. In order to find the volume ratio, you have to use the side ratio and cube it. You can't do something to the area ratio to find the volume ratio. Did everybody hear that?
No, so then it would be 9.
No, you're not using the area ratio.
No.
Okay.
9.
So you're going to take the side ratio and you're going to cube it to get the volume ratio.
That'd be like
Wait,
27.
what? I thought you were cubing the 9/16 to get the volume.
No, I just said you can't do that.
Oh.
So that's 27
And like 6.
over 64. So make sure that you aren't that person that takes the area one to find the volume one. You can't do that. Okay? If you have, here, let's do a couple examples real quick. If you have a cone and they're asking you about the height of one and the height of the other, they're underlining that to tell you that is a length. So you're going to use the length ratio. Okay? So the height of the smaller one is 12. I want the height of the larger, so I'm going to multiply it by the ratio that's greater than 1. I'm using the side ratio. That will give me 16. If I want to use proportions, I can set it up as small over big equals, and then I can use my ratio, small over big. Either way, you should get the same answer. Okay? That's 3x equals 48. So x equals 16. Okay? That's when you're dealing just with lengths. If you're dealing with volume, and on this one they try to trick you, they're giving you the larger cone, although it's in italics. Okay, the larger cone is 96. I'm going to use the volume ratio, okay, because it says volume. So please use the ratio that has to do with what you're finding.
27 over 64 over 27.
So you would do 96, right, times 64 over 27, which would give you one answer. Or you can set up a proportion.
Wait, no, wouldn't it be 27 over 64?
I have 227.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So I want it to get smaller. So I would use 27 over 64. You're right. So 27 over 64. Or if I set up a proportion, big over small equals big over small. So you would flip it for that.
Dude, this is so cool. You can just set up a problem and just put the x in the middle, then put equal, put a space, and it gives you the answer on one note.
Yeah, you can. All right, 40.5 should be your answer. Last question. This one's a little harder because they don't give you all the information. They give you the perimeter of this one is 27. And they ask you for the ratio of the side lengths. The perimeter of this one you can find, stop, be quiet. The perimeter of this one is 36. So when you have the perimeter of one and the perimeter of the other, you can set them up to find the perimeter ratio.
Yep. And find like all the numbers.
And the perimeter ratio is also the same as the
Area ratio.
side ratio. Okay, so this would be divided by 9. That would give you 4/3. And it asks in a specific order, right? From this one to that one.
How do you know the rest of them? Okay, never mind.
And then you can use that to find each variable. Okay, so 16 goes with x. So I could say 16 times 3/4. Can y'all be louder on my video? Thank you.
Yes.
16 times 3/4 would give me 12 for x for the smaller one. Right? All right, do the homework, please, so that you have practice with this. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Wasn't it due Monday?
I had it done, I didn't do it though. It was in my folder 'cause I forgot.
Sounds sus.